Welcome to a journey unlike any other, a descent into the ancient and forbidden, a reclamation of power lost to time, dogma, and fear. For thousands of years, the name Solomon has echoed through scripture, legend, and occult tradition. He is remembered as a wise king, a builder of temples, a ruler of nations. But few know the true Solomon, the master of angels and spirits, the architect of magic systems so precise, so powerful, that they were hidden, burned, and demonized by the very religions that claim to preserve his memory. You're not here by accident. You've been called, maybe by curiosity, maybe by purpose, maybe by something far older. You are about to discover what lies behind the veil of myth and scripture. You are about to enter the world of the greater key and the lesser key of Solomon, texts that were never meant for the faint of heart. In this series, we will cover it all. A who King Solomon really was. A what life was like in his era, spiritually, politically, and ritually. A how he came to possess divine knowledge and occult authority. The differences between the greater and lesser keys. A detailed walkthrough of the 72 angels of the greater key, and how to summon them. A deep dive into the 72 spirits of the Goetia, and the real secrets behind their powers. Rituals, tools, and protocols for summoning both safely and effectively. And how modern religion twisted Solomon's legacy to keep you disempowered and obedient. But most importantly, this is about you. This is about reclaiming your birthright as a sovereign soul, one with the ability to command, manifest, protect, and transform reality using the same forces Solomon once ruled. If you're here, it means you're ready. Not to serve, but to lead. This is not just a history. This is a map. And if you follow it, carefully, consciously, and courageously, you'll hold the same keys that once opened the gates of heaven and hell alike. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Who was King Solomon? King Solomon stands as a towering figure in ancient history, a ruler whose story bridges the realms of myth, religion, and magic. He is best known as the son of King David and Bathsheba, ascending to the throne of Israel around 970 BCE. His reign marked the apex of Israel's power, culture, and spiritual influence. But beyond his political achievements, King Solomon is revered and feared for his mastery of the arcane. Solomon is remembered in the Abrahamic religions as a wise and just ruler. In the Bible, he is the one who asked God not for riches, but for wisdom, and in return, was granted both. He famously judged a dispute between two women claiming the same child, offering to split the baby in two to reveal the true mother. This tale has been cited for millennia as proof of his sharp intellect and divine insight. But these surface-level stories only hint at the deeper, hidden truth. Beneath the biblical king is a mystic, a magus, and a master of divine and infernal forces. According to occult traditions, and supported by various Jewish, Islamic, and Christian sources, Solomon possessed secret knowledge given to him either by angels or directly by God. He was not only able to speak with animals, but also had command over jinn and demons. He was said to possess a ring engraved with the seal of Solomon, a sigil of immense power that granted him authority over spiritual entities. With this ring, he summoned, constrained, and compelled spirits to serve his will. The Apocryphal Testament of Solomon, a foundational occult text, claims Solomon interrogated 72 spirits, known later as the Goetia, demanding their names, functions, and weaknesses. He then sealed them in a brass vessel and bound them beneath the Temple of Jerusalem to serve him in constructing the holiest of structures. These same spirits, with their seals and characteristics, are recorded in the Lesser Key of Solomon, one of the most powerful grimoires in Western magick tradition. Solomon's influence extends far beyond Judaism. In Islamic tradition, he is called Suleiman, a prophet who was granted dominion over the winds, birds, and jinn. The Quran describes him as a powerful leader who could hear the language of ants and command invisible armies. He is seen not only as a prophet, but as a magician king of divine favor. In Kabbalistic and Western esoteric systems, Solomon is often seen as the archetypal alchemist, balancing the opposites, merging the heavenly and the earthly. The very temple he built is considered an allegory for the spiritual body, a sacred place constructed by harmonizing the 7 planetary forces and aligning them with divine will. He is central to Freemasonic law as well. In Masonry, Solomon's temple is not just a building, but a symbol of internal enlightenment, sacred geometry, and divine architecture of the soul. His wisdom forms the core of secret initiations, rituals, and teachings passed down through mystery schools for centuries. What makes Solomon truly unique is that his power was not based on blind faith, brute force, or fear, but on spiritual technology. Through symbols, incantations, planetary timing, sacred names, and ritual preparation, Solomon mastered the structure of the invisible world. He walked between heaven and earth, commanding the cooperation of angels and demons alike. He did not worship the spirits. He ruled them. And in doing so, he set the standard for all magicians who came after. Whether you are working with angels, invoking planetary intelligences, or evoking spirits for wealth or justice, the system you are using, whether you realize it or not, descends from Solomon. To understand the greater and lesser keys, you must understand the man who commanded both the divine and the damned, and did so not as a slave or supplicant, but as a sovereign. King Solomon was not just a king. He was the blueprint for the magician-king archetype, the embodiment of wisdom, dominion, and spiritual mastery.